Peppermint is a hybrid mint, a cross between watermint and spearmint. Indigenous to Europe and the Middle East, the plant is now widely spread and cultivated in many regions of the world. It is occasionally found in the wild with its parent species. Peppermint was first described in 1753 by Carl Linnaeus from specimens that had been collected in England. He treated it as a species, but it is now universally agreed to be a hybrid. It is a herbaceous rhizomatous perennial plant that grows to be 30–90 cm tall, with smooth stems, square in cross-section. The rhizomes are wide-spreading, fleshy, and bear fibrous roots. The leaves can be 4–9 cm long and 1.54 cm broad. They are dark green with reddish veins, and they have an acute apex and coarsely toothed margins. The leaves and stems are usually slightly fuzzy. The flowers are purple, 6–8 mm long, with a four-lobed corolla about 5 mm diameter. They are produced in whorls, verticillasters, around the stem, forming thick, blunt spikes. Flowering season lasts from mid to late summer. The chromosome number is variable, with 2 N counts of 66, 72, 84, and 120 recorded. Peppermint is a fast-growing plant. Once it sprouts, it spreads very quickly. Peppermint typically occurs in moist habitats, including stream sides and drainage ditches. Being a hybrid, it is usually sterile, producing no seeds and reproducing only vegetatively, spreading by its runners. If placed, it can grow almost anywhere. Outside of its native range, areas where peppermint was formerly grown for oil often have an abundance of feral plants, and it is considered invasive in Australia, the Galapagos Islands, New Zealand, and the United States in the Great Lakes region, noted since 1843. Peppermint generally grows best in moist, shaded locations, and expands by underground rhizomes. Young shoots are taken from old stalks and dibbled into the ground about 1.5 feet apart. They grow quickly and cover the ground with runners if it is permanently moist. For the home gardener, it is often grown in containers to restrict rapid spreading. It grows best with a good supply of water, without being waterlogged, and planted in areas with part sun to shade. The leaves and flowering tops are used. They are collected as soon as the flowers begin to open and can be dried. The wild form of the plant is less suitable for this purpose, with cultivated plants having been selected for more and better oil content. They may be allowed to lie and wilt a little before distillation, or they may be taken directly to the still. In 2014, world production of peppermint was 92,296 tons, led by Morocco with 92% of the world total reported by Faustat of the United Nations. Argentina accounted for 8% of the world total. In the United States, Oregon and Washington produce most of the country's peppermint, the leaves of which are processed for the essential oil to produce flavorings mainly for chewing gum and toothpaste. Peppermint oil is under preliminary research for its potential as a short-term treatment for irritable bowel syndrome, and has supposed uses in traditional medicine for minor ailments. Peppermint oil and leaves have a cooling effect when used topically for muscle pain, nerve pain, relief from itching, or as a fragrance. High oral doses of peppermint oil, 500 mg, can cause mucosal irritation and mimic heartburn. As an aroma, peppermint may have memory and alertness enhancing properties. Fresh or dried peppermint leaves are often used alone in peppermint tea or with other herbs in herbal teas, tisanes, infusions. Peppermint is used for flavoring ice cream, candy, fruit preserves, alcoholic beverages, chewing gum, toothpaste, and some shampoos, soaps and skin care products. Menthol activates cold-sensitive TRPM8 receptors in the skin and mucosal tissues, and is the primary source of the cooling sensation that follows the topical application of peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is also used in construction and plumbing to test for the tightness of pipes and disclose leaks by its odor. Medicinal uses of peppermint have not been approved as effective or safe by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. With caution that the concentration of the peppermint constituent polygon should not exceed 1%, 140 mg. Peppermint preparations are considered safe by the European Medicines Agency when used in topical formulations for adult subjects. Undiluted peppermint essential oil is safe for oral intake when only a few drops are used. Although peppermint is commonly available as a herbal supplement, there are no established, consistent manufacturing standards for it, and some peppermint products may be contaminated with toxic metals or other substituted compounds. Skin rashes, irritation, or an allergic reaction may result from applying peppermint oil to the skin, and its use on the face or chest of young children may cause side effects if the oil menthol is inhaled. A common side effect from oral intake of peppermint oil or capsules is heartburn. Oral use of peppermint products may have adverse effects when used with iron supplements, cyclosporine, medicines for heart conditions or high blood pressure, or medicines to decrease stomach acid, or medicines to decrease